in store this morning. And yes, here we are as we try to download them. Important that we look at what has come out first. And Daily Nation speaks of still missing. I think what we have mentioned, and we say that we'll be looking at that and what it means. That is Tanzania Prime Minister cancels visit amidst concern over the Magufuli whereabouts. That is a story captured on page 10. A different one, Kenya versus Somalia, nation's next step is to protest to the UN Security Council. That is also one that we look at, a story captured at the back page of the Daily Nation. And new fuel prices shock Kenyans equally, forms the basis of our conversation this morning. And this month's increase is one of the highest in 10 years since the 2011 review. We'll be looking at that alongside the pundits that will join us this morning. And equally stressful families as a steep rise in cost of petroleum that is products announced yesterday will push up the cost of transport, electricity and manufactured goods, adding pain Kenyans already suffering from the impact of COVID-19 economy. And Jubilee fires warning shot at Ruto. Just what is this? Weeks after Jubilee's National Management Committee kicked out, that is the Deputy Secretary General Caleb Kositani, an ardent ally of Deputy President William Ruto, the party is daring anybody who feels they can't continue subscribing to the Jubilee agenda to resign. We'll also be looking at all this in regards to matters politics and what it would mean. So much is happening. Yes, indeed, the Jubilee House is not in order, has not been in order for quite a long time now. Thousands lock out of teachers' colleges, a huge number of applicants for diploma training in primary and early childhood development education did not meet the set grade, while those who qualified will hardly fill the vacancies available in both public and private TTC. And so we'll be looking at all this as we proceed. And we ask just what will it mean for the aspect of matters education, very important in regards to that. We take a look at that also. And briefly, what has been captured on the Standard newspaper. I am not able to grab a copy of the same on the screen, but not to worry. By the time we're expounding deeply on it, we'll have gotten it. And equally on the People Daily, we'll also be having that. But then again, my team is fixing it on the screen. Let's take a look at that. That is in regards to what has been captured on the front page of the Standard newspaper. When a president goes missing from the public, that is in regards to Magufuli, the questions are still lingering as to where it is that he is. And so we discussed that extensively, just getting to understand neighboring President John Pombe Magufuli has not been seen in public for 2 weeks, sparkling speculations on his whereabouts. Well, this is not strange in a continent where, in most cases, you'll find that the leaders will go missing, especially when they are having health issues. And with zero information to the public, leaving them trying to speculate and trying to guess on the whereabouts of their leaders. Now, Ruto targets governors in 2022 contest. This is his strategy. Deputy President William Ruto now reaches out to select county bosses to show up his presidential bid in exchange for political appointments. That's a story captured on page 19 as you've seen right there. And equally on the other side, Orange House remained shut as staff go out there to get tested a few days after ODM leader Raila Odinga tested positive, that is for coronavirus, and the party headquarters remained closed and locked. And yes, we'll be looking at all that as we proceed. And before we get a hold of the People Daily, it is important that we take a look at what is happening on the roads.